Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to be having a look, well, it's basically a slight follow-up from a video I did a while ago, well, a few months or so ago. It may have been longer than that, I can't remember, but it was one where I showed a little card trick that I'd learned, and some people were making comments about the cards I've got. They aren't the only set of cards I've got some other traditional ones, but I thought I'd show you some of the more original ones I've got. So we'll start off. These were the first ones I bought years ago, and they're not in order. So we have Sideshow Mel and Krusty. Sorry, Sideshow Bob and Krusty as the Jokers, and then we have the different characters appearing on the back of some of the cards. So we've got Santa's Little Helper there. God, I can't remember his bloody name now. Let's zoom in a little bit. So the guy who drives the bus, Otto, who drives the bus. Mr. Burns, excellent. Yes, and as I say, we have quite a few. Maggot number 9, Marge at 5, Marge again is the Queen, Bart, Homer is number 8, Principal Skinner, not Principal Skinner, Superintendent Chalmers, Willie is the Jack. Homer is the king there. Got the different kings. So there we are. That's, and the ace is just the logo. So that is what we have on these. These have been used quite a bit. I got these, when the hell did I get these? It will be, geez, the 90s I think. And I bought these. Give a date on these when they were well worn. Well, 2003, so it would have been, yeah, would have been around then when I got them. I saw them and I thought, what the heck, I'll give these a try. I like these ones. And then another fandom thing that I've got, these were the, I think I may have got these around the same time, if not a little bit earlier. In fact, I think these are dated 2002, these are dated 2003. So which ones I got first, I don't know, but I'm sure I got the Simpsons first. Because I was never one for play. I'm never really one for playing cards. I just get them if I see them and I like them. So here we have in this some pictures of the different areas. And if you can hear something in the background, that's a little amber. And we have some games here on the back that we could play. Not as yet used these, other than just how to look through. So let's look through. So you'll see that you get different areas. Let's zoom in a little more so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So here you'll get different parts of Middle Earth, the map of Middle Earth in the background. It's not all the same background that you get. So all of the number cards have a different area, I think, of Middle Earth. No, it's not. It is all the same area. Yes, it is all the same area. Because I've just had a look at these, and it's just because the numbers, or the pips, or the suits on them have covered up certain parts of it, but yeah, it is all the same area. And then obviously you get the picture cards that are different. But yes, the King of Clubs is Sauron himself. Eomer is the Jack of Hearts. Saruman, the King of Spades. There we go. Faramir, the Jack of Diamonds. Frodo, the King of Hearts. We have Orcs for the clubs. We've got Airae as the Queen of Diamonds. And Grima as the Queen of Spades. And then obviously Gandalf as the King of Diamonds. So there we are, that's the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers playing cards. Now, as I said, I have not used these, played these. I don't tend to play with playing cards very often, if at all. I just see them and think, oh, they're nice, wouldn't mind them. And if I've got enough on me, I get them. If not, then I don't. I appreciate a nice deck of cards, but as I say, I don't play cards. Next, more recently, these are the first lot I got. These were all from last year that I've bought, and all around this, well, mostly around the same time. These next three, these are difficult to get into. Now these are quite interesting cards. These are the back of the cards. As you can see, whichever way you turn them and angle them, they're of a different design. On the back it's really quite nice, depends on the way the light catches them, but on the fronts you'll see that everything is black. So these are this is the red Joker, and here we have certificates of authenticity, pet poker, laboratory test report, pet certificate, report number, blah 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 blah. Now these aren't card, these are plastic. Oops, and that's your black Joker. So we have the red and black Joker. Everything in this is black. It is like a textured thing, and this is one of the aces, the Lord of the Cards, it says on there in the little scroll work. I don't know what the SP stands for. There's nothing on the card that gives, there's no writing or anything on the cards, and these are just as is. And I don't know whether you can see that in the spades, but again it gives like a little movement there depending on how you hold it. You're going in, with the light. It looks a lot more fluid and a lot more animated in real life. You just seem to be picking up certain aspects of it, but when you see them in real life, these are really nice. And then we get to the picture cards. There's the Jack of Spades, and again it's different textures we're looking at, not just printing. If I angle it round, you can see there's difference. The way the light hits it, it looks really different. And the Queen, they're really a traditional style or look of card, but with it made from different material. So there's nothing really special in regards to the designs on these, other than these little differences in texture that give a very nice fluid effect. Again, when we get to the face cards, you can see the difference. So as I said, there's nothing really special about the picture cards on these. There's no theme to them, but other than the fact that these are more plastic, so fully waterproof, and obviously I think crease proof, and I think you can find it very difficult to rip them. The only thing I don't particularly like about this is trying to get them out of the box. It's very difficult to try and get into the box to get the cards out, but they're a nice set of cards for novelty value. Not something I think I'd play with. And then I got two more sets of cards around the same time. This is one of them. There's a nice little quote there. I don't know whether you can read it, if you shed tears when you miss the sun, you also miss the stars. And we have the red Joker there, and we have that, and then we go into the cards themselves. Now these are the cards that we have. These are on the backs. Nice foil effects cards, and when you look at the front, you don't get the red and black, you get red and silver. So obviously the silver ones replacing the black because these are black cards. And again, the traditional style of card. They're not what you call it. I'm not going to do it on that one. Let's try with the Joker. You can pinch them and spoil the edge of them, but you can't just rip them very easily. You've got to really put some effort into ripping them. These are again like a plastic kind of card, and once again these are, I don't know whether these are the ones that I actually used to do that magic trick with. Maybe wrong, I don't know. I don't think they were. I think they were the next deck of cards that I've got. But as you can see, there's the Joker there. But again, I may be wrong. I can't remember which deck I actually got these, or I actually used to do the that little card trick. But I do like these. These are quite nice to use to riffle shuffle. Oops, messed that up near the end, but never mind. They're quite, as I say, really nice cards. Different enough to stand out to me when I was browsing through Amazon one day, and I did like them, so again I bought them. In fact, I've been looking out for cards like this. After I bought this, you know, the last set that I showed you, I've been looking out for different cards like this. And this is the last set of cards that I bought last year from a similar kind of theme feel to them. Come on, get out. Get out. These ones are really nice. Yeah, they were the ones I did the trick with, I think, and these are the next lot. So we have these kind of cards. So we have the red Joker and the black Joker. In this case it's red and white. Does that say anything on it, or is it just a yeah, knightship, freedom, independence, equality and fraternity. Ace lion, and it's just like a thank you for buying the cards. These are the backs, which have a nice coat of shield with the knight's helmet, wings, scroll, cross swords, crown, blah blah. And these are the cards themselves. Now we have an interesting thing with these, because you don't just get red and yeah, you don't just get the red for the hearts and diamonds. You get a red for the hearts, like a goldy creamy colour for the diamonds, but if we go through, we have two different shades of pale colour for the clubs and spades. The spades is more of a grey colour, chewing gum white as I like to call it, and this is on the clubs are white. So you get a distinct difference. And here we are with the face cards. So if we can find, come whisk through, and when we get to a face card I'll stop and show you. So basically aces look like that. Well, that ace of hearts looks like that. Very nice indeed. The jack of diamond is a nice on horseback. And we'll go through the queen of spades. And there's that one. And the jack of hearts is a knight ready for full charge with his lance. And as you can see, a very nice cards for the numbers as well. There's the ace. I love the way it gives, it's like a 3D kind of effect to it. And again, the jacks and the knights on horseback, ready for charging with the lances. And then we have the kings, who are fully armoured. Another queen. If you look at the face of the queen, quite anime style, I think. And the kings are just stood, fully armoured, resting on the long swords. And oh, he hasn't got his long sword, he's got a big spade shield, and I think his long sword, I think that's his long sword, he's holding it out and it's just come off the picture. Got the ace of spades there. I'll try my favourite queen, this one. There we are, that's the king of hearts. And that is the final face card, which is the jack of clubs. Oops, sorry. There you are, so that's that deck. Now, Ollie bought me a deck of cards for Christmas, and it comes in a nice little tin. These are the Dungeons and Dragons cards, and unfortunately the tin got a little bit bashed. No, it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't this, it was the one for the Dungeons and Dragons dice. Oh no, it did get bashed. It did get a little bashed in transit. Because I didn't get it when she didn't give it me here, she gave it me over to Mum's, and I think it got bashed while coming back in the car. Well, here we are, that's the Joker. don't particularly like these cards, and I'll tell you why shortly. I cannot for the life of me think of what creature this is supposed to be. Could be Werber or something like that, I don't know. Now I know that's a null as the jacks, but the queens, I cannot for the life of me remember what kind of beastie that is, but it's like a big lizard kind of thing, I have been told, and you're going to see the reason in a second why I don't like, or it's not that I don't like, I'm not as keen on these cards. You've got a beholder for the king. We've got that one. A naga, is it a naga? Something like that. These aren't coated. These are just cards, and you would think with D&D being a big intellectual property that they would make the cards easy to deal with, but here now trying to flex them, it's taking a little bit of effort because there's a lot of friction between these cards, because I said that they're just plain cards, there's no coating on them. Well, there is a coating on them, but it's not a coating that stops them sticking together. And as you can see, and I'm not putting this, I'm not trying to be awkward at this, but there, see, I'm trying my best there to separate them and they won't come apart. They're not stuck together, and there's nothing sticky on them, but it's just when you get them together, and you get a few cards together, they just won't come apart. That's the reason I'm not really fond of these cards. I wouldn't play with them, let's put it that way. They're there just because they're D&D, and I can't literally go through in each individual one without literally making an effort to separate them. And so yeah, these are nice cards and I like the design on them. I mean, the face cards could be done a little clearer, because I mean that's just very wishy-washy. Look at that, it's just grey, like a mid-grey on black. It's very wishy-washy and you can't really tell what these things are. But the design on them, you know, the design, the very nice designs for the individual suits, and that if they were clearer, if these were coated so that they came together or came apart and was able to spread properly, they would be much nicer cards, and I would probably like them a lot more than I do. I do like the cards, but they're not cards I wouldn't play with because of that issue with them, with the friction. There's too much friction with these cards for me to be able to deal with when it comes down to playing. But as I said, the box is nice tin box. But yeah, a bit of a letdown for the actual cards themselves. And this is the last set of cards I got. I got these, I think, January. I found them in Asda while I was mooching around. I think they're about 50p to £1. The Marvel. Now, look at that. Cheap, very, very cheap cards. I think they're about, as I said, I think they're about 50p, £1, and they come apart no problem. If I get a few together, there's no effort involved there in separating them. They just slide apart as they're supposed to. I'm not a cardist. You know, I don't do any cardistry. I'm not very good with the dexterity thing with these. I do like, you know, just getting a deck of cards and just giving them a shuffle. Giving them a coat, giving them a little shuffle. I like doing that. But I couldn't do all these fancy manoeuvres and everything with them. I can't. I've never been able to work out how you can just put them on a table. I know I couldn't do it on this one because it's quite a smooth, shiny table. But even on a proper felt table, like a pool table or something like that, even on my games table, which has like a foam covering, I can't spread them out like I see them do. But let's have a look. Anyway. It's not something I'm interested in doing, not something I'm interested in learning, but it looks good if you can do it. So let's have a look at these. So that was probably the Black Widow. Yeah, Black Widow. I can see the thingy on the belt there. It's not to do with the films. It's cartoons, the animations. The Hulk, obviously. Loki. Oh crap! Can't remember who that is. I'm not going through the characters because I probably don't know them all. Yeah, rockets. Hobgoblin is a Joker. Advertising card. We have the Red Skull. Oh, crying out loud. James Spader did the voice. Ultron. Groots. Yeah, there's a lot of these I don't recognise from just first seeing them. Obviously I know Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson. Not quite sure who that is. But looks like a spider variant. There we go. There's so many Spider-Man variants. And the one that's missing for me is Howard the Duck. He's not there. Obviously, yeah, Spider-Man's my favourite superhero. Spiders, isn't it? But it would be nice if it actually said on who they were. But yeah, nice cheap deck of playing cards if you're a Marvel fan. Nice to pick up. Like they've got the different things for the different suits. So looking at it, is it the spades, the clubs that are? No, I think it's the spades that's the Spider-Man. Yeah, so the spades are all the Spider-Man universe. The diamonds, it's like Avengers. Don't know what spades are. The aliens, I suppose. And the hearts are the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think clubs could be the bad guys. Yeah, I think the clubs are the bad guys, not the aliens. The clubs are the villains. Or in the case of Venom, an anti-hero, I suppose. Very ambiguous morality with Venom. Somebody please tell me who that is. The King of Clubs for the thing. I know it's Hydra, but why is he the king when you've got Red Skull as 10? Or you've got Ultron as a Jack. Why is he more powerful than Ultron? Or Doc Octopus, or Kang, or Venom? I don't recall him. He may be somebody I should know, but I cannot for the life of me remember. Anyway, that's it. That's all the cards that we have. Oh, also inside this deck, Howard the Duck is a Joker, and the Spider-Man. Oh yes, I didn't realise I'd left 2 cards in. So Howard the Duck is not missing. He's the Joker, along with the Green Goblin. Did I call him the Hobgoblin earlier? I don't know. Well, the Green Goblin and Howard the Duck are the Jokers. That's nice. And again, you've got the advertising bump for Top Trump playing cards. Well, that's it. So that's my collection of sort of like collectible cards rather than just what you call it, standard playing cards. There we are. That's a look at all of them. If I get any more, I will show them off, but as I don't go out of my way to buy playing cards. It's just if I see any and they catch my eye, that's what I do. But that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, stay safe. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the nails? I had them done the other day. Decided to do a video before they started getting a bit shot at. And not only had my nails done, also got a new tattoo. It's a St. Peter's cross. Or it would be if it was the right way around. But you see me from my viewpoint. But yeah, it is a St. Peter's cross if you see it. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.